we are in this duality and there are separate images that everything should be allowed. It is our requirement. The image is our requirement. We cannot do away with the image. But when we become more and more aware about this image, in other words, the image itself becomes aware about itself. It sees that a lot of actions to control and change itself and a lot of actions to control and change the others become futile. They don't produce any meaningful results. In fact, life becomes more complicated. There are more tensions, there are more conflicts in relationships. And life has always been like that. And it will continue to be so. It is the nature of this image, the me. Its nature is attraction. It just wants attention on itself. So not only does it want attention, the positive attention towards itself, consciously or subconsciously, it also wants negative attention towards itself. So sometimes I create a story of my victimhood. This happened, that happened. I went through a narcissistic abuse. I went through this, I went through that. Yes, it is not to deny that that happens to people and it is traumatic. And in that, a lot of resentment also happens towards the other. But you see, continuing to live with an image of another is pain. Continuing to live with this constant notion that they are my enemy, that I cannot forget what they did to me, is also pain. And also, trying to forgive them is also a part of this image. There is no person to forgive another person because there is no person. It's all a facade. It's all a part of illusion because it's all conceptual. When you were born, you did not have that conceptual image. But as you grew up, because of your conditioning that you encountered through your caretakers, through your schooling, through your friends, through your work environment, that constantly shaped this image that has formed. And now there is a story attached to it. This happened, that happened. I cannot get out of it. The problem is that when the image is completely occupied with the content, there is no possibility of any higher seeing, of any awareness penetrating that shield of resistance. And the resistance is what brings up pain. If you see, no sensation is unbearable. What makes the sensation unbearable is the resistance to it. The resistance to let go of the story. The resistance to stop the pain. I am feeling the pain. This happened to me. I don't want this to happen to me. I don't want that to happen to me. They are my enemy. They did this to me. And I am going to take revenge. I'm never going to forgive them. It is all a part of that resistance. So I'm not even asking you to forgive them. All I'm saying is just see what is happening. Who is this entity that is trying to forgive? Who is this entity that underwent pain, suffering?